As of writing this script, I'm only on chapter 15 of Akane Banashi, but there's something about this manga that I guess I just have to say something about just to get things off of my chest and talk about how great I think this manga is. I was reading for more manga to read, especially during the breaks between One Piece and Blue Lock, so when I stumbled across this video through YouTube autoplay, I knew that I was in for a good moment. While the video goes into spoilers about chapter 1 of the manga, it was enough to get me hooked, so thank you to this YouTube video for getting me on board. On top of that, the fact that this series was also recommended by Oda himself also helped solidify in my mind that I would read through this, and I'm glad that I did, because with Akane Banashi, there was something that this manga did for me that not many other manga had made me do: make me cry. Now, sad manga stories aren't new, but this story isn't meant to be sad at all, which is why it's all the more confusing to me. The art is fantastic, the expressions are vibrant, and while the manga format will always be done in black and white, the world of Akane Banashi felt alive and in color, but yet I don't know why I felt so melancholic reading through this manga. I don't know what Rakugoka even is as well, and even now while I'm reading through the manga, I'm still kind of learning what the intricacies of Rakugoka is. But I think what makes this manga great is that everyone can relate to being passionate about something, which compels me to keep reading this series even through my cluelessness, because we've all worked towards something, honing our passion and our craft. I think that's the biggest reason as to why I felt sad, because through this manga, I was able to be honest with myself. As an artist, I'm of course passionate about making bigger and better products, but after constantly failing to achieve my dreams, I think at a certain point I found my flames dying. Even with this YouTube channel, I felt like a slave to the algorithm, unable to make content outside of Fire Emblem, and I just felt stuck. So I just felt my flames die. It's tough, but it's tougher accepting that your passion for something has died out after pouring so much time into something. In Akane Banashi, there's a specific scene where she goes to her father's former master in tears about how everyone congratulated her dad for getting a quote normal job after a shocking failure to becoming a master Rakugoka performer. They explain it in a way where he's now a normal, quote, functioning member of society, but she specifically felt that she'll never get to see her father perform or hone his craft ever again, and how she feels like she's the only person that feels this lost, this empty. I feel as though we go through our lives never truly blossoming our talent and passion towards our craft because it's not normal. We tend to play it safe, never taking risks in our lives even if we have the talent for it, and that's perhaps why this moment hit me like a ton of bricks, and it's also perhaps why I had to stop reading the manga just now to help organize my thoughts. But while I'm talking about how sad this manga makes me feel, Akane Banashi is still a story about hope. The story is still very optimistic, and the story itself is still very happy, upbeat, telling of what it means to chase and follow passions, or in this case, it's about Akane on the path to achieving her dreams to becoming a proper Rakugoka performer. There's so much more that I could talk about in this manga, specifically the phenomenal facial expressions, the pacing of the story within the story, and a lot more that I think Akane Banashi does right, but I think the most important and underlying message is to never give up hope and to chase your dreams. Thanks for watching. This has been JaeAIK, and I hope to see you guys next time.